Hi, I'm Chief Meteorologist Tony Petrarca in the Pinpoint 12 Forecast Center. You clicked on the Weather Now link on this cold, wet, and raw Monday. And, you know, what's unusual with now the high temperature so far today at 43 degrees, and what's extremely unique about that is that the coldest high temperature for this time of year is 44 degrees. It was set back in 1917. So far, 43. If that holds true over the next couple of hours, now we're taping this as of 4 o'clock in the afternoon, that'll mean it'll be a brand new record, and it's a strange one. It's the coldest high temperature for this time of year. So that 43 is pretty unusual, considering the average high is about 61. So we're going to continue kind of cold, raw, and damp this evening with showers and drizzle that will continue. Take a look at the satellite and radar composite. This is as of 4 o'clock. In the afternoon, and still getting elements of rain and showers and drizzle coming in off the ocean and a northeast wind, and you can see that green and light blue. And this is all associated with a storm system, which of course gave us the rain yesterday, is now circulating offshore, and it's just, you know, it's centered right about here, and it's just throwing back moisture in off the ocean. So we're locked in tonight, cold and raw and wet, and then late at night, could even be a few snowflakes mixed in north and west. It's just kind of more curiosity than any kind of concern. Let's widen out the view. So, and let's put this into motion as far as the forecast. Let's transition over. And you can see as we start now, and you can see here in the northeast that precipitation pulling away by morning. So we do dry out on Tuesday. The clouds may be a bit stubborn, but at least we dry out. And then it will draw our attention to, now it's kind of jumping ahead a little bit here. This is Tuesday, 5 o'clock in the evening, and watching this moisture right in here. This is for Thursday and part of Friday. What's going to happen is as this approaches later Thursday into Friday, it'll slow down, and that's our next chance of, again, getting precipitation. It's been a very wet April. So we put this into motion. Now we're jumping ahead now. This is actually Thursday morning, 9 a.m., the wind is increasing. We're getting some morning showers, and the approach of a cold front Thursday evening will bring a round of heavier rain. But out ahead of that front on Thursday, it is pretty windy, almost to the point where, you know, not out of the question, we end up maybe with a high wind advisory sometime on Thursday, strong southerly gales. So Thursday's unsettled, and the issue with this thing here on Thursday night is that it kind of stalls on top of us on Friday. So we introduce showers on Friday as well. So let's backtrack, starting off this evening. We'll take you through the overnight. Now, the arrows, of course, represent where the wind is coming from. Of course, the numbers are the temperature. The green represents precipitation. And right in here is a dial that's going to show us the average wind speed. Not a gust, but average sustained wind. So clearly, you know, this evening at 7 o'clock, the sustained winds are like 15 to 20 miles per hour. So it is blustery. And here we go. Showers and drizzle this evening. And then notice late at night, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, you see little elements of blue. There could be a few wet snowflakes mixed in, I guess, while we're sleeping. And then here we are at 7 o'clock in the morning on a gusty, breezy northwest winds here, starting off in the upper 30s. And while we don't see any green indicating that the atmosphere has dried out, it is a drier day. We don't see a lot of sun, though I do anticipate, now this is 1 o'clock in the afternoon, that we'll get, you know, I wouldn't rule out little cameo peaks of sun every now and then. So we'll call it mostly cloudy, cool, but not as raw or as cold as it is right now. 5 o'clock in the evening, we're still 2.5 hours away from sunset at this time. You see some breaks, so there'll be some partial sunshine. So it's not perfect, but it's a heck of a lot better than what we're getting right now. And then later tomorrow night, partly cloudy skies, cool with lighter winds. So here we are for tonight, more of the same. Showers, drizzle, raw, chilly in the low 40s. And then on Tuesday morning, it's mainly cloudy but dry. 38 at 6 a.m., 47 by 11 a.m., northwest wind, kind of 10 to 15. The wind will tend to ease a bit in the afternoon, become variable, and then eventually switch to the southeast by late afternoon, but at much lighter speeds. More clouds than sun, but I wouldn't rule out some peaks, little cameo peaks of sun through the cloud cover. At least temperatures are good. I mean, do the math here, 13 degrees milder, but even that 56 is still a bit below average for this time of year. So chilly, raw, and damp for this evening and overnight. We are drier both Tuesday and Wednesday. Still cool, but at least it's dry. Temps are in the 50s. We bring in our next chance for precipitation coming in on Thursday and into Friday. Long range well, not long range, but the extended outlook is hinting at dry and warmer weather for the weekend. So tune in for more updates on that. In fact, our newscast starts in about an hour, and Eyewitness News at 5, so check in with me then. And again, later tonight at 10 and 11 for updated forecasts and the latest on the coronavirus. The governor issuing a lot of new information as far as possibilities as to where the state may be going during the month of May. So some important information there. All right, that's your latest Weather Now update. Thanks for logging in, and we'll talk to you soon.